Guys, VP run with Barnacle Bessie. Basically I just hopped in an elevator and we got 8 tunes. Let's go. So the goal of this is to sort of rage a little bit because I can't stand cold callers half the time, and the other half of the time they can't stand me. So let's go with it. Looks good so far, I guess. Typical first move, besides the TNT, of course. Birthday cake works. Lure, make sure that the throw does not miss. As well as gives a 69-point bonus, apparently. Note that the cream pie had a throw damage of 37 and not 40 or 44. So we know that is weak. Just something to take into consideration whenever you look at low tunes, that you don't look at their gags before the match. Good lord, calm down. We just started. I can't stand people that do that. I mean, really, nobody's even taken damage yet. We've ran through pretty well, and you're saying we're dead. Like, come on. Oh, play it off like a joke. Sure, whatever. Go ahead. Fortunately, it looks like we're not getting too difficult cogs as I knock on wood. Come on, don't lure. Alright. I don't think you... Alright, you do have sound. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, please have a fog. Somebody have 21. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Alright, before I go any further, I'd like to thank both Electricity and that guy who asked me to send him the pants. You guys are probably half my viewership, so thanks. And you'll see Electricity on the other side. I don't know if she'll be on my side in the second half or not. Apparently you're throw training, which I'm not surprised because you're at the laugh for the whole cream pie challenge. Oh gosh. Oh, go. Okay. Hopefully their throw is... Oh, it's not gonna be... Oh, well, that's not the point anyways. Lure misses, which is really bad. With low laughers and a VP, you really cannot have misses like this happen often, which is why I would advocate for you to see a lot of hypno goggles going around, because... Cellbots are pretty deadly. The mover and shaker level 9 will do 21 with a quake. Paradigm shift will do 24 with a mingler, and power trips, we all know, do 20. And two faces, fortunately for us, don't have any group attacks, as you see 21 points getting taken off from everybody, which pretty much means that we're gonna have to tune up here. Nobody's dead yet, which is good, although looks like we're heading in that direction. And some drop. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to burn. See, I suppose I might as well use the fogs now, because in the second round nobody's gonna have really strong enough sound to get through level 11s, level 12s, even level 10s. Really, this is gonna be a bit of a stretch here with the 45-point drop plus the sound bonus. I can't do that math right off the top of my head. Which is another one of my points. You need to know the math of this game a little bit if you're going to play it good. Because if I had thought about it, that's definitely not 132. That's why he's still alive. So level 12 comes out. Need to tell him to lure so I can tune up. Oh, come on, thank you. See, it's so much easier, though, when level 50s and 60s follow what you actually say. It's just a little bit nicer to play. You don't have to go through 6 rounds of the same cogs. Trying to kill off a mingler or somebody, taking damage every time. And, oh, look, the lure missed again. Shocker. This is again why I advocate using hypnos pretty much on level 12s, especially if you do not have the hypno already. Your big magnets are really a lot more likely to miss than if you just have the hypno and you use a big magnet. So, last cog though, no big deal. Alright. Hopefully they have well enough throw that it's not, oh goodness. And it seems like in this game, if you miss once, you're going to miss 3 or 4 times in a row. I'm not saying that that's always going to happen. It's definitely not the case, but it seems a little streaky, especially the lure does. Let's see what you're going to play here. 60. No, that's not going to be enough. Oh, shoot. They'll be okay. Don't need a tune-up. Because, really, you shouldn't be asking for a tune-up at all, because, if you ever watch Coach Z, which I'm sure you have, he advocates you can see the laugh, and he's absolutely right. But also, as you know, that, a Mr. Hollywood can only take 20 damage off, no matter what attack he does, and you have, I think she had 34 laugh. So, there's no sense in really begging for a tune-up when you won't die. So, I mean... And by the way, feathers are so ridiculous on how much they miss. That's just a side topic. Yeah, and I'll be back at the start of the second round. So, talk to you then, guys. We are back with round 2, and the only other 100+ laugher on the team is now on my side, I can already see. So, this could cause some trouble for the other side. But hey, at least we'll survive. No. Oh goodness, please sound. Alright. So, I really recorded this because I thought tunes were going to be bad, but it turns out that, they're actually listening to Reason, which you don't see, especially in a Summit VP, which is what this is. I mean, if you can waltz into an elevator and find 7 other tunes that are actually skilled, you deserve a cookie, because really, that's incredible. Unless you're going with tunes that you know are good, obviously, or have high suits. And suits don't determine skill, by the way, but, you know, just mentioning that. Everyone seems to think that, and I'd say it's a good first impression if you have a Mr. Hollywood level 50 over some other little cold caller suit. But really where you come into play is where the gags are, because I would rather have a 25 laugh 3 gag Uber than see a 55 laugh tune with just the fruit pie trying to get the the cream pie tune task, because all they're going to be doing is spamming throw, 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 just so they can get that tune task, which is really why I can't stand it. Because there you see the barrier between throw and squirt come into play. And I've seen tunes, and a lot of tunes hate it when to see this, especially me. I'll see like a wedding cake, and then I'll see a seltzer bottle, and that just shows me that you're so one-sided. You're never going to squirt, even when squirt will help the team out. So it's pretty terrible how people can do that. Oh, what do I want to do here? I want to trunk. And one more thing. There's going to be a lot more one more things, but you really need to focus on saving your foghorns. Even if it means that you're going to let a cog or two survive, you really want to save your 3, because you only get 3, and I burned 2 of them in the first round, and one of them already early in the second. So, you got to use them really sparingly, especially when you're one of the higher tunes up, and they're looking for your leadership. And so it's really terrible to have to go a whole round or something without any fogs from you, because you can't determine your own fate. You have to hold it to someone else and hope that they know what they're doing, and that's really just a terrible idea. As I try to think about what I'm going to do here. Continuing on the topic of relying on your teammates, a good thing to have, obviously, is Speed Chat Plus. I know it seems so obvious to listen to it being said now, but think about it. If you could not see anything that people were saying except, like, let's use sound or no, I mean, you're going to be put at such a disadvantage when you're trying to run through, I don't know, a CEO, and you don't want the, and they want to run the one fog rule, and you just keep fogging in that, and it's so bad that you could sometimes even get yourself greened from it. I've seen it happen. People are just so rude these days in Toontown, and really they've always been a little bit, but I mean, it's kids, you expect it. But it's pretty bad now. As I stop to figure out what everyone else is trying to do here, let's take a minute to say that this is brought to you by MacGoober. You love MacGoober because MacGoober's awesome. And now back to our programming. All right. So again, as we see, you really want to be with SpeedChat, and another good reason is you can communicate what SOS cards you're going to use. That's a good one. Besides, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. You have to be kidding me, dude. Are you? Oh my goodness. Please get it together, man. It's not going to kill us, but it's just... What do you mean you didn't know? It says sound right above the card. Oh my goodness. Sorry doesn't cut it when it comes to your laugh, does it now, pal? Oh goodness. And Witty come back just in. Oh, jeez. I'll need to lure... Oh, crap. Dear. Oh, crap. Yeah, I was debating right there on whether to use the squirt or use the tunes hit, because... Again, I know it sounds funny, but it seems like it's such a streaky thing to have lore, and I think it's missed. Like, unbelievable. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. I'm just saying. But that's just for show, It's a shame, though, because this could really result in someone dying. And I don't understand why people will say bye before their laugh's even gone. I mean, have a little faith. Especially when I don't have a tune-up unite. I have a gag-up unite, yeah. They're not even going to attack you, though, because you only used a fire hose. So, oh dear, I forgot group attacks. And that will put him out if it hits. It will hit him, and that, I believe, is it. Yep. Yep, that is it for him, apparently. So, now it's down to 3. Somehow we lost a tune. I'm a little surprised by that. But, I will say he brought it upon himself, because, calling that SOS is just seriously stupid. As I use this opportunity to get rid of an SOS card. One that's pretty garbage anyways. And by pretty garbage, I mean it's absolutely terrible. I don't know why I still have it. Please hit for one time. Thank you. Alright, now we just have to deal with this. It's 3 level 9s and a level 12. Probably going to want to pull a level 7. Let's see if they actually use sound. Please tell me that's a sound SOS. Please. Please tell me that's a sound SOS. It's probably not. Somebody who actually listened for once. And it will actually save me, because I would be really upset if I just blew a France for nothing. That's a good question. Is the other side gone? Because if they're gone, that means a 3-person VP, which is always just lovely. It's always such a funny idea to hop in with noobs and see if they actually survive, but growing a little fond of this cat here. Not really making mistakes, just paying attention to what she's supposed to be doing. I think she's chatless, by the way. Yeah, looks like it. And the other side is also gone, just if you can't tell. Let's see what I want to do here. I'm sure people will criticize me, because as a high tune, you'd think that I'd be playing first, but I really just like to play last and cover other people's mistakes. It's just something that I can do better because I have more gags. Are you freaking serious? There is no way Lore misses that many times. And that cog, I think, will die thanks to the bonus. Yep. Still, though, that's going to be 40, 60 points of damage if they all hit. There's 20, and I don't think we tuned her up either. We'll see. There's 20 over there, and there. Yep, that's going to be 20 more because it's smooth, which is, of course, going on me because, everybody, haters going to hate. But hey, we're on the last 3 cogs, finally. I want to tune up, right? No, not yet. I'll wait until the last cog to tune up because that just seems like a smart idea. Get all the cogs out now. I should have thrown a birthday cake because if the lore misses a storm quad wouldn't have done it. But it does work, so cheers. What do you mean we can do this? Of course we can do this. We're not noobs. Yes, we know you need a tune-up. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Alright, that happens, and then, again, this is obvious again, but you want to have the cogs lured if you're going to tune up. Again, that's not always the best suggestion. There are cases when you can tune up with cogs unlured, and it would just make sense to tune up, especially if it's a weak cog. If you leave a level 7 cog unlured, it's not going to do you that much damage compared to if you're leaving like 3 level 12s unlured. When they're going to do 40, 60 points of damage just like that to you. It's It's a little hard to deal with that. If I may be blunt, you'll probably die if you keep doing that. As we enter the 20th minute of video, we are still just now getting through the second round. In the final round, it should just be pretty standard forward stun and all that, so commentary will probably be to a minimum here as we begin the final round of action. I told you in the last video how to back stun. This is sort of how to front stun. It's pretty much the same thing. You want to do it to the left of the VP because then you are right-handed as a toon. So it's just easier that way. Natural angles would tell you that. And one more thing that I can get off my chest on a rant is I can't stand the people that switch forwards and backwards as I say that I'm doing it here. But to just continuously switch forward and backward, you're not helping the team, you're just distracting everyone. And I can't believe that miss, by the way. But to just keep running back and forth and then demanding a back stun by standing in front of somebody is really rude. First of all, it's rude, but second of all, it's counterproductive. It's not even not productive. It's actually working backwards because you're probably going to get yourself or someone else hurt just by standing there because the VP aims where the most tunes are. So he can get a multi-hit or whatever with one gear throw. And I'll be honest, at 120 laugh, your biggest concern isn't dying from the VP, it's just taking forever. Unless you're running a solo or something, of course. And in that case, your biggest enemy is boredom, because you could be at it 45 minutes and just have them crawl back up. Of course, I'm not saying that that's always the case. And I hate it when that happens, but you know, it's annoying to see your hard work go to waste in a solo, and it's happened before, and I'm sure it'll happen again. But there's nothing you can do about it when you're just stuck, and you just got to keep moving on, and that's why people like soloing. I'm not one of them. I personally just see it as a waste of SOS cards, unites, fires, and level 7s. Really, I don't see it like you can't do it. I think soloing is completely up to you, in contradiction to what several other people say. It's not selfish, but you're not really doing yourself a favor by doing it either, unless you're just doing it for your fun. And you're paying, like, I think $80 a year just to have fun. I'm going to spend that money wisely and do what I want and not listen to what someone else thinks is selfish. But there's a difference between being selfish and just being ignorant when it comes to playing this game. As you can clearly tell, that sound on Lord Cogs was clearly not smart. It wasn't meant to be selfish either. It was pretty clearly just either an accident or just an act of not knowing what you're doing. And it's fine, but you need to learn from it. You can't just keep making the same mistake over and over and over again and just shooting yourself in the foot. That's just not going to help you. And it's not going to help you do more in the game. It's not going to help you make friends or anything that you would really gain pleasure out of of playing this game, unless your goal is to just troll people, I guess. I suppose, or green people. I never saw the point in greening people. I suppose I'd never see the point in greening people. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, it's funny at first, but then it's just repetitive, really. It's not anything that's new. It's the same thing as making an Uber. It just ran out of town. No one cares anymore because it's been done so many times, and you just seen it over and over and over again as I make a mistake and just run right into the dude. But that's the way it works in this game. You get little kids or you get adults who want to attack the other side of it. And, you know, it's how society is, pretty much. I mean, it's not like this game is really any different. But now I'm just rambling. So, I really thought I'd be doing a little bit more rage than this in a live commentary, but, you know, some tunes, sometimes they just turn out to be a little better. And that seems to be the case today. I'm not saying that this would ever happen to me again in a Summit VP, but it's good to take them while you can. As we continue to wrap up just a simple 3-man VP, it's pretty simple from here. Run up, hit him in the cage, run up, back up, hit him. I don't know where I lost 3 points from there. Back up, hit him in the chest, move forward again, hit him in his cage, and just keep doing that again and again and again and again, and eventually you'll win. That's pretty much the VP in a nutshell, as I pretty much explained last time too. And one more point, as I see this green cat in the background, I don't think she's hit him one time. And it leads me to my next point. Don't go into the back if you're not going to do anything, but stand there and just make a fool out of yourself. Because that's not forward progress either. It's just moving yourself in the wrong direction. Because anybody should be able to hit in the front, in his chest, whenever he's stunned. But you're taking up space and you're taking up potential energy in the front by trying to do that. And one more point is, don't stand right in front of the door like that, like I just did. That always will 100% of the time get you hit by the door. -1, you won't get to hit him. And you'll make a fool out of yourself again. So, what have we learned from this video? Don't get hit by the VP, you'll be fine. You shouldn't die in the VP unless you're a cold caller or you're trying to solo. And that is the VP with random tunes. We will come back next time, hopefully, with a little stronger rage. I also have one strategy video planned. I know I said last time it'd be in a week, but it turned out to be a month, and blah-blah-blah-blah-blah. We'll figure it out someday. So this is MacGoober signing off for the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.